Hello, everyone. So, how are we doing? This is the second day in the week, and yes, things have started to get back to track slowly. Yes, although with a new order prevailing. So, do use your higher intellect senses, use your wisdom, and do take good care of yourself. When I say use your wisdom, I intend telling you that don't fall into a lot of propaganda which is around us, which is the new way of information warfare, the TRP warfare that is happening all around us. Some of it is for vested interests, and some of it is under apparent pressures. But however, it is for us to take that wise call as to what is good for us. Well, I'm here today for more than one reason, and the primemost is a developing story in India, and that is about late demise of late budding star, actor, and heartthrob for millions, Mr. Sushant Singh Rajput. Yes, that enchanting smile and that boy next door kind of look, uh, coupled with the acting prowess that he had really, made inroads to many of our minds and hearts too. His suddenly going away was disturbing, and if you ask me truly, even I was kind of disturbed. For a while, it was a big shock, although there were a couple more, but this was the biggest. And there were many questions in my head too. Now, this so called TRP warfare has made a big melodrama actually of all that. Uh, while I would not like to kind of dwell on that, yet there is a significant issue which is cropped up, which is just the tip of the iceberg and known to all of us, is the issue of menacing drugs. So we all know it is quite prevalent, although it's a big hush hush and nobody would want to speak about it. And there was a recent story which happened here in my town in Bangalore, where an actress has been apprehended for probably alleged drug racket and stuff like that. So, what is noteworthy is that do not look at the symptoms, look at the cause, and one may feel the to seek certain pleasures and may sometimes want to kind of looking at the environment around, find an excuse to indulge and maybe indulge not only in drugs, indulge in alcohol, indulge in other vices. You may indulge in, having late nights and sitting on your social media, which must be, you know, kind of pumping in a lot of toxins. So it is time to think why, and it may not be easy. So do find somebody who can help you, your family, your sibling, your friend, your guide, mentor, or somebody who you look up to. But do think twice before indulging. A moment's pleasure sometimes can lead you to havoc, and this is what is probably happening in this particular case. And yes, it's a fodder for many to kind of thrive on. So do make sure that if you are prone to some kind of indulgence, ask yourself, take a pause, take a break, and be in that moment and ask few questions. And that question can be, do I really want it? And if you still can't get an answer, maybe impress upon that really and go back and say, do I really, really want it? And if you still don't get that, then maybe give it one more try and say, do I really, really, and really want it? So, what am I trying to do here is kind of egging you to think deep. Take a moment, take a pause, and go down. Just spend some more time with yourself. There are various reasons. I know it's not easy. The environment that we're raised in, which plays the major constituent in what we are. And by the time we reach a certain age, the damage is already done. And to go back and undo, it would require a lot of effort. And that is where awareness comes in, understanding of concepts comes in, and the buzzword mindfulness comes in. So do think twice. So that is one. Stay away from drugs, stay away from any kind of addiction. And number two is, to do that, just go sit with yourself, do a little bit more thinking. So, and yes, while you're doing all this, don't forget to subscribe, my channel, and do go and watch. There is enough today, which can help you in a way to find some kind of tips there to fight your own negativity or some challenges that you might be facing through in Know the Happiness How with Wincochau. So yes, and the other aspect that I was just kind of touching upon was the mindfulness. And what is this mindfulness? We've heard so much about it. How do I be mindful? So my simple take on this is that when you do stuff out of the program way or the autopilot way, take a very simple situation, let's say, you kind of sustain a small little burn. Your immediate reaction would be maybe look for water, or maybe look for some ice, or maybe look for some ointment. And can there be a situation where you take a pause and say, oh, what would be the best for me? Would it be ice, water, or the ointment? That is what is, to me, mindfulness. Your reaction when maybe at home somebody asks you to tend to the door, or kind of do a errand, and your normal reaction kind comes out as, oh, I'm kind of busy. Think about it. Take a pause and say, am I really busy? Can I do this? So is the case with whatever that you're doing. As simple as having a glass of water. Just think of, enjoying that sip of water or a gulp, and imagine it going in and soothing you down. Very simple. The first basic element of, being conscious about your breath that you inhale. Just think about it. Have you ever thought? It's a process, and it's involuntary, design that yes, you're breathing, but just be little mindful of small little acts. So we in our mind have programmed things, and over the period of time, it is our involuntary reaction which comes out and not a response. Yes, it may require you to do a moment of thinking, but that is what is required, instead of just giving out a reaction for anything. So that is where, again, I come back to my question of indulgence. Stay away till I get back to you and speak to you on so much that is around this. There is so much happening today, and which really must be worrisome. So do drop in a line and drop in a comment if you like it. Do share it with people. Who knows, someone somewhere might benefit from this. So also do subscribe that channel, and also do go and avail that opportunity of a pro bono session with me and my team of very qualified, recognized, and certified coaches. And maybe in my next talk with you, I might tell you what is the difference that a coach can make. So, looking forward to being with you once again. And yes, keep looking for new episodes arriving. And this Saturday evening, I would come and join you in addressing a very big buzzword around, that is the F word. Not that one. Don't go there. I'm talking about fear. And with me to maybe discuss this would be a lovely guest of mine, which I might keep a little surprise, keep it under folds. Is do join us at 7 p.m. India time, 7 p.m. IST, and if you have to calculate it, just go back. It should be 9:30 EST. And if it is Australia time, yes, it might be a little late, but about 10:30 p.m. Australia time. So would love to keep receiving your responses. And yes, like I said, go on that subscription page and press that subscribe and do avail a session, a pro bono session with me and few lovely coaches who are ready to address, ready to help. Thank you so much. Take good care and always look after yourself, look after family, friends, and do keep smiling. This is Wing Commander Satyendra Chauhan, your resilient lifestyle strategy coach. You know me as Wincochau, who comes in Know Your Happiness How with Wincochau, signing off from Bangalore, India. Bye bye.